I started really digging into the data and trying to think of different ways to think about the cost of equipment from a historical perspective for the farmer. And so that's what this report really starts to flesh out. As I worked through that, I decided to focus on the tractor. So I got an index of tractor prices from kind of, roughly the mid-70s through today, kind of what that would look like. And it's true, the prices have escalated. It doesn't matter if it's tractors, it doesn't matter if it's cars or vehicles, all of those things are simply more expensive and they've compounded over time. The way I ultimately landed on assessing this data was thinking about the gross revenue of an acre of corn. And again, I'm looking at national data here, but if you take the gross revenue of an acre of corn, which is just simply national average price times national average yield, you get a gross revenue. I took my tractor index cost and I divided it by the gross revenue of corn. I did it monthly, just trying to account for different systems, different times in which people would sell their corn, and just trying to look at it globally here. And it's interesting if you think about it, there are some averages. So historically, it's been roughly 350 acres for a 200 horsepower tractor, and it's been a little bit more like 450 for a 300 horsepower tractor. The idea behind this is, though, for farmers to be able to go home and say, okay, I know I need to upgrade equipment. We can't always farm used equipment. We've got to have upgrading schedules. So how do I think about the price I'm willing to pay? So what I would do is I would go back and I would look at my historical gross revenue, and I would think about the prices I paid for tractors, and I'd figure out, well, how much of that gross revenue am I sacrificing to buy a new piece of equipment, whether that's a tractor, whether it's a combine, whatever that is. Once you know that, then you can work again with your banker. You've got your cash flow, you're talking with your farm credit banker on your cash flow, you're looking at your financial situation. You can also then say, okay, I think my gross revenue for the next several years is going to be X, and I'm willing to give up this percentage to buy the tractor or buy the combine, buy the planter. And that gives you sort of a strike price, if you will, of when you know that, okay, I can buy at this price, that fits where I'm at. And it takes some of the emotion out of a lot of this, and it gives some ability to look back and make a denominator, if you will, or to deflate a lot of these high prices.